Another segment of Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and this time we find ourselves in Lawrenceville at Paint Monkey with Joe and MaryLou. How are you guys?
Good, nice to meet you.
Well, we've been working for what, with your agent for like 10 or 20 months. I'm trying to get on this.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
you know, my schedule.
Nailing that down.
Yeah. So, well, wait a minute. So there might be some people that are watching here like, what in the world is Paint Monkey?
Well, first of all, let's explain what a paint monkey is.
Okay.
Joe, you want to tell them what a paint
Oh no,
monkey is?
you're going to shut me up anyways. Go for it.
A paint monkey, you come in and you paint with us, and we're all painting the same thing. We're copying a painting that we're painting featuring that night. And so it's monkey see, monkey do.
As I understand, what happens here is that people come in groups and they paint, and they it's not really like a painting class, it's more of like just fun. And the cool part is, most of the time, it involves alcohol. Is that correct?
It usually, except for the children's classes. It always involves, we're BYOB, so it involves alcohol, and they can bring snacks. We've seen from A to Z. People bringing sushi platters to just like a little cheese nibble.
You're the local gang here that's doing this, right?
Yeah, right. We were the first ones to do this in Pittsburgh, and you know, there's a lot of people out there doing it now still, and but we are your local based, Pittsburgh proud
Pittsburgh
paint
born.
studio.
Pittsburgh born, and we love it. It's just been so much fun, and everybody's kind of grown with us too. You know, we've had some of our customers come back, or our paint monkeys come back several times, and it's just been so much fun.
So what happens here? They come in and just give me a kind of an idea. And is it men, women?
It's predominantly women, but we have, on a good night, it depends on the painting, really.
Okay.
We have a mixture. But sometimes, it'll be like, there'll be two couples that'll come. And it'll be girl, girl, boy, boy, because they put the guys off to the side. And I'll always chit chat with everybody, and they're like, they dragged us here, but we're really into it now. We love it.
Just teach me how to paint Franco Harris.
That we do like Bob Ross night. We do Bob Ross night.
We do Bob Ross.
Happy little trees.
We have like the terrible towel and all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of fun, So that's
the sugar skull's popular with the guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
And like I said, the guys will come in with a 12-pack. And they're having so much fun that they'll drink 2 of those beers out of the 12-pack.
Really? Yeah.
And they're not going to leave with 10 beers in their hand. That's just too embarrassing to walk out the door with like 10 in their hand. So they'll put it underneath the table, and then we wind up putting it in our garage, and we'll bring it out for a party at the end of the year.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
So it's
here.
fun.
Are guys sitting there with their cheese jacks fingers, their orange fingertips trying to paint and all that kind
we
of
are
stuff?
BYOB, and we actually had one woman, we did Starry Night, and she accidentally dipped, and this happens all the time, especially in a 3-hour class. Most of our classes are 2 hours, but it was a 3-hour class for Starry Night. She accidentally dipped her brush into the red wine, and she decided to paint the painting with the red wine. So it's kind of neat. But we have a lot of people that will revert, because they're not used to brushes, they haven't used a brush. They'll go back to finger painting. So we'll do a Marilyn Monroe that's all finger painted. And it actually has a beautiful texture to it, and it's really kind of neat. So it's,
So this painting that we have here with the little Twitter bird in the city of Pittsburgh is kind of cool. Well, how do you get me, who has 5 thumbs on each hand, get me to paint something like that? Or does it even matter at this point by the time I leave?
Well, if you had 5 thumbs on each hand, we probably put you on display in the window. But the way we would do this painting is we would give you a little outline of the bird, and then from there you kind of go on your own. If you wanted to have a little help in putting in the city, we would show you that. But a lot of people will just do their own thing, and that's what tonight's about. It's a little bit different about doing the bird. We have a tweet up here tonight, so this one's a little bit special. But any of the paintings, we would have a light sketch.
So it's not numbers? It's not
numbers. We get people that come in here all the time and go, oh, look, it's sketch, it's paint by numbers. And then by the end, they're going, it wasn't paint by numbers at all. We don't tell you what color. We don't tell you how to do it. Like, for instance, we have a Pittsburgh skyline painting. I have seen this thing done 1,000 different ways, literally 1,000 different ways. We give you the sketch, and they paint it, and then they add things like, oh, there's a little guy in the river, with a boat. They use their imaginations, and they can make it however they want. You don't have to follow what we do.
Yeah, we guide you through most of it, but with that painting, we're taking it from the point, so you're looking at the city, so there's a big grassy knoll in the front. And so we had one kid here, about 22 years old, kid to me, and he's painting, and I go, what are you doing on that grass there? It's kind of interesting. And he wound up putting a giant Venus flytrap on his grass lawn, people playing volleyball, and the Venus flytrap was eating the people that were playing volleyball. So that's the extreme of it. Most people put trees and flowers and fountains and stuff like that. So the best little age group for painters are the little girls between 8 and 12. They have no anxiety. All they want is give me my paints, give me my canvas, and leave me alone. By the time they're 13, 14, a little bratty.
They're fearless.
But they are fearless, and I always try to get the little girls to come out, and a lot of people that come in here because they just kill it.
Well, I'd like to figure out if I can paint. You think we can? We'd like to sit in on one of your classes.
Sure, yeah.
You think we could do that?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Do you mind if I can just?
You gonna bring all thumbs? You gonna bring all your 5 thumbs?
Yeah, you know, I'll do my best not to get anything on my clothes. However, I went to Catholic school and I always went home with my uniform all painted up.
We'll give you an apron.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is it. Make sure you get my good side. Woo!
Put that away!
It's the only thing I had clean.
Get out of here, you